We are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game going here with the first basket for Pittsburgh. Here's Ivy. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Offline from the top of the key. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thanks, David. With the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Wembanyama down low. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. Here's Buzelis. No good on the triple. Left side, Butler. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. On the wing, Giddey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Wembanyama. Ivy, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media.
Who's what?
People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Buzelis. Pocket 6. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. That one misses. Celtics leading by 4. Ivy with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Basket good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
go. Here's Giddey. Still without a basket. To stop the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And Butler gets it to go.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Here's Giddey. Out to the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Abaji. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a three. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Boston leading by 6. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Not hard to see why.
He won. He said that because he won at home. He was at home when he won that game. He playing on the road now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra.
You can't win on the road. That's what I'm saying.
With this guy.
I took one at your house. I took one at mine. About to take another one at mine.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Pittsburgh trails by 8. Right side, Ball. Yep,
good move.
Goes.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Joe.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Back to Vucevic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here.
Oh, they got in the center.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
To the inside. Avdia. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Avdia's got his second bucket of the game to go. Count that one.
Yeah, not supposed to be in that
Those
center.
are kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ivy with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Pittsburgh. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Ball. Here's the three. They get it back. Lefty move. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vooch, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Three-pointer, Butler. Pittsburgh pulls it in. 43 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Joe. For three, Olynyk. Joe stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Butler going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
Here's Mitchell. Iguodala grabs the rebound. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Rebound by Olynyk. Now No ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Celtics lead by
17.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston, they lead by 7. Has to Ware. 5 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Niang. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Bogdanovich. 17-foot shot on the way. Pittsburgh trails by 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. From 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Ivy. Here's Niang. It's intercepted.
Oh, that's your pass.
Outside ball. Here's Abaji. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Krejci. For 3, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Pulls up on the elbow. And Ware pulls it down.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ware. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very Special player, generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The drive by Mitchell. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
From 11 feet away, Green for 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. Inside. Here's Ware. And that one's good.
Good pass.
Abaji's got 4 this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Krejci. Bangs home the trifecta. Krejci's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pittsburgh trails by 8.
Sure.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. Avdia with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Butler.
Oh, good rip.
And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
And Giddey over to help. Now, here's Avdia. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Boston. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Thank you.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And it's off from three-point range. Pittsburgh trails by 6. And stolen by Butler. Bogdanovic looking around. Pass to Butler. .107 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Making good use of his length. Ellis able to track down the block that time.
Oh, fucked up my lineup anyway, man. Yeah.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Mitchell outside. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. His three-pointer's off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
And it's good, 2 points. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Offensive rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Giddey. Over Ivy. Giddey no good. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Celtics up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Wembanyama. Floats one up. And the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Down low. Wembanyama. Misses in close. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
To the inside. Pass to Agbaji. Tries the spin move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Pittsburgh, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivey gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
And the second free throw, good. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Into the lane. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pittsburgh making a switch here. The Celtics with the lead. Butler on the wing. He has 6. Outside, Avdia. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
The Celtics shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Pittsburgh trails by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside, Avdia. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Inside. Oh, what a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A rare miss for him. Mitchell outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Avdia. And that one drops. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. The layup missed. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity.
Still.
Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Yeah,
Let's talk about the foul, that's all.
And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Celtics leading by 8. Mitchell outside. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Ivy. And he drives in. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And Ivy just so difficult to move around. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses. And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen. And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Pass to Olynyk. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Avdia.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Ivy up top. 6 points for him. Boston, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Vucevic. They need this one.
I didn't need no help, Wemby. Could have stayed where he was. Damn.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Celtics leading by 7.
You bastard. Oh, okay. What to say?
Like having fun. Great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Ball. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Count it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Diving in. Rebound by Mitchell.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Pass to Avdia. .106 left in the third quarter. Back to Ivy. Offline with his three.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Olynyk. And here's Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And
Thank you.
strong by Avdia.
Wrong way.
Nice there, getting the reverse.
No, tell me.
Love that. And the fans got a little bit of show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Ball hits them both. 30 seconds left in the third. Now Mitchell. Here's Richards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He hits the second from the line.
That's push it to 10.
Pittsburgh trails by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Back to Ball. And he banks
Good
in the
one.
layup.
Good pass.
Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's Boston
Shit.
in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game.
52.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. 8-point game. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Mitchell. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Pittsburgh.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Wembanyama with it. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke,
Not doing.
until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Krejci. Goes back up. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, it's my fault. Good one.
Alexander, here we go.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Mitchell. The layup off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer.
Good shot.
And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Looking to get it going. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Trailing by 2. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Wade, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Mitchell with it. Defended by Giddey. Here's Krejci. Busted. No good that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
That's my fault.
This game is all even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team.
How
With
the
the game
fuck
in
you
the
blow
balance,
that?
Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Back to
Good
Vucevic
pass.
to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. And Pittsburgh leads by 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
It's good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Goes up. Butler finishing at the other end.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
And stolen by Ivy. Right side.
Oh, wrong button. Damn.
Some nice ball.
Wrong button
here by
again.
the Celtics. And now ball.
They deserve to have that one.
No one back to
That's
stop
pressing the
him.
wrong button.
That is just a big shot for Ball. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
Here's Ivy. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Vucevic. Knocked loose. And stolen by Ivy. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, he
Nose up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Pittsburgh.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the
Abdia can't hit. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. Gets the bucket.
oh bullshit.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Pittsburgh.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
It's a floater. Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Richards. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Off target from three-point range.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And stolen by Ivy.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Man, myself, I've been missing three-pointers like crazy.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds.
Why you foul him? You didn't have to foul him?
And that's an
Damn.
intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a three-point game.
Pass to Ivy. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Oh,
Let's go.
huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it.
Nope.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after.
Oh, Bert. No, Bert's still playing. He's still playing. Why, what's up?
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Well, I hit him up and let him know.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. And it's good on the
Come
layup.
on. You let him do that shit.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points here in the overtime period for Pittsburgh. At the elbow, it's Abdia. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
They had a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Abaji. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Buzelis. Over Abdia. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Abaji. And a miss there on the triple. Boston trailing. Now Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
And one.
And you might
might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
A tight game.
Why the hell y'all playing full court press?
Who you wanted at the line.
Damn, you still good shit.
You love how inside
Shit.
has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The shot by Ivy, no good. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Pittsburgh. It's a one-point game. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. From outside the offense.
Oh, good shot.
It's good from beyond the arc.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Right side, Avdia. Wembanyama with it. It's rebounded by Giddey. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Pass to Ivy. Full time.
Let's go. Let's go. Ivy again, like he did like he did the other one.
Confidence in the game to back it up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Austin making a switch here. Here's Buzelis.
That's my fault. That is my fault.
Incredible. The rookie Buzelis coming through at the biggest moment of the game.
Damn.
This kid is special.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up.
Great game.
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime. But
You won by a point, fool.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end
You got me.
regulation,
I give it
but
to
you know
you.
what? They came through big.
Yeah, great game.
Exactly
1 point.
what was
1 point game. It's all good.
Once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Damn. Hate losing like that.